Hey there, CrossFit Deliverance athletes. Welcome to the Relentless vlog. Deciding to do it outside today. Maybe it might be the last day for a little while that it's going to be sunny, so take advantage of it, right? With that, let's get into tomorrow's programming. It's going to be only weightlifting, so there's going to be a lot of just engagement in terms of you thinking about hitting certain positions and then hitting the positions not only with intention in terms of making sure you end up there, but making sure you get there in a very quick or sharp manner, right? Let's go ahead, let's talk about a concept that I want you guys to think about. Sometimes I think athletes get confused with a concept of when a coach says, hey, I need you to do this faster, right? I need you to go ahead and be quicker here. I think, take it for exactly what the coach is saying for that portion of the movement. I see a lot of times where I cue an athlete the first time, and it's not everybody, but quite a bit. I say, hey, I need you to make X part of the lift quicker, right? And then what I see is them trying to speed up the entirety of the lift, right? Even before that segment that I was specifically talking about. And what ends up happening is your timing of hitting, let's say it's an Olympic lifting, right? That timing and transitioning from the first pull, second pull, the third pull, right? It changes. And sometimes your timing might be completely fine, but your transition within that pull from X position to Y position might be too slow. So by you all of a sudden then speeding up every other part of it beforehand or holistically the lift, it actually might throw off your timing. And then what the coach is trying to cue you, right? All of a sudden, like the issue manifests itself in a different way, right? Well, at that point, we almost have to step back, right? And I think this is why sometimes a coach will give a cue to an athlete, and this could be on any movement, not just a barbell, but we give them something very specific. The athlete, mistakenly, or because the coach isn't able to communicate it as specifically as they had hoped it to be, and then they take the cue, they try to execute on it, and then we joke around, oh, we broke the athlete, right? Or all of a sudden the movement pattern gets worse. It's because we accidentally internalized that and we didn't actually keep the change that we're looking for in this small portion of the lift, right? We translated it and it put it into the entirety of the lift. So that's what I want you guys to go ahead have be intentional to where if a coach gives you a cue to fix something, go ahead and really think about, okay, and you can even ask him or her, is it my timing of hitting certain positions, or do you just need to me to perform this one aspect faster, right? So go ahead. That's what I want you guys to think about. If you're guys to think about specifically just for the weightlifting tomorrow, it's going to be a hang power snatch into the 2 overhead squats. A lot of you, your squat snatch doesn't suck. It's your actually overhead squat, right? You can actually get down okay, and the bar path is fine. It's just being down in an overhead squat position is something that's foreign. It's not stable, right? Either because it's a function of your mobility, and then that goes into creating stability options, or your mobility is fine, but your stability is just horrible, or whatever spectrum of great to horrible you are on. So go ahead, I want you to think of that power snatch, trying to make sure we're getting good hip connectivity and we're snapping into the receiving position with a locked out elbow as sharply as possible. And then we're really trying to spend time in that overhead squat, trying to feel zero change and cantilever forward or backwards, right, of the torso as we squat up and down. Because lots of you, your snatch into the position, the receiving position is okay. It's the overhead squat that is definitely something that's lacking. So guys, that's what I want you to think about. As always, make sure you're drinking water like the original challenge that I gave you a few weeks ago. Remember, the new one that we're working on is going ahead and cheering during class, right? Going ahead trying to put positive energy. Maybe that might not be cheering for you because it's too much out of your comfort zone, but I challenge you to make sure that you are putting positive energy into somebody when you're here at CrossFit Deliverance during class or after class. So that way it becomes more natural for you, at least here, and then maybe it might be, and hopefully will become more natural for you to do that outside of class and outside of CrossFit Deliverance. So guys, remember, be relentless in everything that you do, and we'll see you tomorrow.